Hi everyone, welcome to the Timto channel, and this is my take on the Gundam Wing, Gundam Epyon, no grade figure. So I'm just having this toy featured on my channel because this is the one of the first figures I had. Oh no, yeah, one of the figures that I had from Bandai of the Gundam series. The first Gundam that I was hooked with Gundam due to F91. I was able to see a coloring book of the F91 before, and I really liked how the images or the figures looked like. So when the Gundam Wing was showing on the television, I got hooked into it, and then the main mecha that got me hooked with Gundam Wing was, of course, the Gundam Wing. Though I like the Zero version rather than the base unit, and this one, which is Gundam Epyon. Okay, so this is an original, or the one of the first that has been released. This is not a reissue version. If you'd be able to see from the box is already dusty and very old. It has those marks, yellow marks. And this is the original figure. I used to have the stickers and all, though this is the first toy that I have painted using a brush. Okay, but this is the first, and I'm not sure if this would be the last, as I haven't when I do paints, custom paints, after this one I used airbrush, and after that I haven't used the brush again. So because I really like how an airbrush paints or puts on paint on a figure. Well, anyway, I really liked Epyon before, as it was different. It was a bit different than the usual Gundams, because usually protagonist Gundam, the hero mecha, would be the one with the white and blue, or white, blue, and red, something like that, and with a V fin. But Epyon is different. It's colored, what was this? It's like black and maroon, or dark gray and maroon with some highlights of yellow. This kind of reminds me also of the newer Gundams, with what was that? Sazabi and the antagonist for the unicorn. Geez, I forgot. Well, anyway, I do believe that you do get the point. Well, anyway, this one I just use. I don't know how to mix colors using because basically I was using brush, so I did not have the time to mix colors with this one. And this figure is before, they don't have what they call the no grade. They just give you it's the 144, 100, and 160. They just use those terms, and if there's a 1-100, and they would just give you a 1-100 master grade, because when you think of a master grade, it's all automatically 1-100, and perfect grade would be the 160. And then right now, because right now the 111 by 11114, it has the no grade, and or the sometimes they call it no grade, and then they release the first grade, and now they have the real grade. It's like a master grade, but only this small. So this figure doesn't have much joints or movement into it. The arms could not open and close. It's just standard like that. And then look at this, the wings. It's just one plastic. Though it could move like that. Though this figure could transform to the bird mode. No, this is not bird mode. I think it's some sort of a two-headed, something like that, flying serpent or something. Well, anyway, this could transform into that one, the one at the top. This one, this figure, but I no longer have him do that when I painted this figure. So. As you can see with my paint, it's too thick. Okay. I think I used up one bottle of Tamiya paint for this one. For the red one, for the black, I think I almost did the same. And for the yellow, since it's just highlights, I did not spend much on it. So I could not make. Since this was my first, I don't know how to mix the colors properly. Though, if you look inside the box, I mean on the side of this one, yeah, where is it? No, I think it's not here. I think it's on the manual, but I no longer. Oh, there. I thought I no longer have the manual, but it's in the manual, wherein how you would be able to mix the colors. It's like this. So this is already old, wherein it doesn't show the color. So you need to read. You need to know how to read Japanese to be, because it says for letter A it should be 80% of this color and 20% of this color. So you just have to try and estimate it. But I don't usually do that, even with the. When I'm using spray paints. And then this is the sticker pack for this one. The other things that's included is the saber, the beam sword. I didn't have it painted, as was more with the energy whip that the Epyon has. So for this one, okay, let's just leave it back. Let's go back to the figure. As you can see, there's a lot of dust, as it's already eating dust here in our place, as this is already an old figure. So I just painted it red and black, and then green here for some of the parts, and then yellow. As you can see, the yellow, I'm not sure if visible on the camera, but it's uneven. You can see that because this, I do believe it's color black. It's black plastic, so since I'm using yellow, it's a bit of a lighter color than black, because I didn't use primer. Some people would say that you use white or light gray as primer, and then before painting the figure, but I did not do that. So for this one, but still, I liked how I did this. Though it's just a bit sticky, because the paint was really thick, and as you would know, with I didn't put any coating as well, so the gloss is just the gloss from the paint, and it's really thick. I didn't use any thinner as well for this one. And then the color separation for this, I had to do things manually, like this one as well, and this one. Since this is a no grade figure, parts like these are not piece by piece, because for master grade, you could paint it separately. For example, for the wing, it's usually a lot of parts in it, so you would be able to segregate them. And for example, I segregate the things that are red with the black ones. So it's easier to paint with and segregate the colors and then just snap things on, so that you would be able to see the color separation. With this one, you would be able to see if there's an excess paint over the other. And there are some parts that I did not put details on, like that one. Do you see the triangles that should still have some black or white? Based from the picture, it's like it should be like gray or black. I'm not quite sure with because the picture has some gloss into it. And the details that I just put there, it's with the green one, the yellow, and then this one. With this one, it's a custom of mine. It should not have a black on those tips, but I just placed it there. And also the lining here, I do believe it's not black. I just placed it there. And what else? For the face, for the Gundam, usually when I paint Gundams, I'm not detailing the face. I usually keep the some of the stickers on the face, like this one. Okay, there, like this one. I have the sticker. I did not paint it. There are some that I do, but for sometimes, since it's small for the head, I don't usually what you call this, customize or paint it. I just leave the stickers. But for this figure, there are the only sticker here would be for the face, and everything is painted. Regarding posability, it's hard to pose this figure as it has only a few joints, and even the whip only has 2 joints. As I've stated a while ago, the hands don't move that much. You cannot open. You just put the sword by sliding it through the hole. And then the legs, you could not move them up and down that much, as the skirt, the Gundam skirt for this one does not move. Not unlike the other Gundam figures that were in, there's some sort of what you call this, some sort of a hinge here at the top. Okay, so for this figure, it sucks because it doesn't have that. Even no other no grades have that hinge here. Okay, but for this one, it doesn't have one. I think it's due to the to its transformation, that's why they decided not to put a hinge there. Though at the back, this the part of the skirt here could be removed. This could be removed, but I think it's now fixated due to the paint. Okay, and details. Yeah, at the back here, I didn't put any details regarding the panel lines and such. I don't usually do panel lines as well, though I did buy a Gundam marker for the panel lines, but I seldomly use it. For me, I think my take on the Epyon no grade, it's really not good. But for those people who just want to have a figure, this is okay. This is already okay. You could just make him stand there, though you could not make do any poses. I just kind of like this one because I got this during my childhood. I think I was still, yeah, I do recall I was in high school during that time when I got this. And this is one of the first Gundams that I've had. And even though the paint is not that even, the paint that I've placed is thick, too thick, I still like it, and I'm proud of what I have done with the figure. And overall, for me, if you're going to buy a Gundam toy, if you're not much into building things, you could buy a no grade. But if you're really into building things, buy a master grade at least, and so that you would be able to see the how colors and how parts are separated from each other. It does really have really good. It's really good for the visuals, and for this one, it's really not much. It's just there. You just make it stand. So if you like this video, please do click on like, and do subscribe to the channel for future updates. Have a great day. Bye.